What's up, DoorDash drivers? I want to talk about one of the traps that DoorDash can get you to fall into to get out doing delivery and not making that much money. It's the old light up red, the zone, and it makes you want to think, oh, I can go out. There's orders getting made. I can go make some money. And you go out and you're not making any money. I want to talk to you about how that's not really the situation that's going to take place all the time when you see that zone light up red right here, right now. There was a time about 4 to 5 years ago as DoorDash drivers that the zones would light up red and it would signify that they were getting more orders coming in. You were more likely to get offers, and that seemed to be a pretty good time to go out. Obviously, this would happen more often around the lunch period and the dinner rush period. So you would notice around 5 o'clock that gray zone would light up red, might even say busy or very busy. You jumped on DoorDash, you started taking orders. And at that time, I felt like DoorDash was actually helping drivers know when to come out when there were actually orders being prepared. But DoorDash over the last 4 to 5 years has done a lot of changes, and there is a lot of manipulation when it comes to DoorDash that all drivers either know already if you've been around long enough, or if you're new into it, you're starting to see there's a lot of manipulation with this app. They don't really care about you as the driver. They want to get orders taken care of. That's their job. They don't worry about who's taking the order, how much money you're making, or any of that. So now they've started to manipulate people where it's a slow part of the day. We all know there aren't that many orders, and all of a sudden the zones are lit up red. It says very busy, and you click on and you wait and you wait and you wait. 30 minutes goes by, 45 minutes goes by, sometimes over an hour before you see an order, and you're wondering, why in the world is the zone lit up red telling me it's time to go get orders? I'm getting excited about it. I get out there and I get nothing. It's manipulation, drivers. We need to be aware of the DoorDash manipulation that they pull on people, especially new drivers. And when you go out on these times, you just have to think, how many people are really ordering food between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock? Not that many. Not going to be nearly as busy. So we have to use our own intellect to understand when the best times in our markets are to go out and do this. Don't fall for the light up red trick that DoorDash does on drivers. The reason that they're lighting that up most of the time is because there's not a lot of drivers, because most of the seasoned drivers understand this is a terrible time to be out doing DoorDash. You're not going to be making money. You're going to potentially just be wasting your time and your day. And they light it up so that way more drivers can get on, even though there aren't very many orders. So you have to consider that when you see that light up red. If it's 3:30 in the afternoon, it's a Tuesday afternoon, I'm going to guarantee you're not going to see a whole bunch of orders even when it's red. And this right here is manipulation tactic number one that DoorDash wants to use to get drivers out. There aren't enough drivers, so they want to invite you out by lighting it up red, allowing you to schedule, getting out there and doing that. So don't fall for this DoorDash BS. Don't fall for the manipulation. Study your markets. Know when the hot times really are, where the hot places really are, and learn on your own. Watch other YouTube videos, talk to other drivers, find out what's really going on in your market. You can't trust DoorDash to lead you down the right path. As a matter of fact, they've led many drivers down the wrong path, and they manipulate people all the time. So you want to be aware of that, and don't get caught by those light up red trick that they pull on you. I hope you guys can learn your zones. You can learn the DoorDash app. You can learn how to get better, and you can actually make it kind of fun and profitable for you. But don't fall for these foolish tricks that they try to pull on you as a driver. Until the next video, take care.